Tonight at 9, 3 firefighters hurt. Intense flames and smoke in D.C. The second serious fire on the same block just this year. What authorities are investigating? Babies with fractures. The Virginia hospital under investigation after another concerning find among newborns. The measures now being taken. And student safety, it's under a microscope at one local high school. Recent fights prompting leaders to go virtual. What's being done?
As we get into the evening, we have some locally dense fog across parts of the area. I'll show you the latest visibilities and the latest radar. That's all coming up in just a few minutes.
And bah humbug. Got a gift card you don't want? We've got ways to make sure that you're getting the best bang for your buck for turning them.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good Saturday evening. Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 9 o'clock. I'm Ben Dennis. We begin in the district developing news. 3 firefighters recovering after battling a huge blaze in Northwest tonight. That fire broke out along a stretch of 9th Street near P Street. Our Dave Laval reports with the latest.
Firefighters got the blaze under control in about an hour. It started inside the same 2 empty church-owned buildings. Firefighters responded to another blaze just 5 months ago.
Firefighters battled flames, a cold rain, and heavy smoke as they worked to put out the fire along 9th Street near P Street in Northwest Saturday afternoon.
Well, I believe 6 buildings in total were impacted by the fire.
100 first responders from 20 units battled the blaze. DC Fire and EMS says they're working to determine the cause, but know it started inside one of the 2 buildings owned by Shiloh Baptist Church before fire and smoke spread to the others. Still no word from investigators if anyone was inside the empty buildings.
Anytime that we have fire, right, the public is always at risk, and we're always concerned about that.
Fire broke out of the same 2 buildings back in July. Another fire has neighbors upset. Ken Rogers has lived across the street for the last 27 years. He's not happy with his neighbors.
It's just taking care of the properties, being a good neighbor.
DC first responders got some help as Montgomery County firefighters filled in at district firehouses, while firefighters responded to 9th Street.
3 firefighters suffered minor injuries as they battled the flames. In the Shaw neighborhood in Northwest, Dave Laval, DC News Now.
Our thanks to Dave. We did reach out to the church who owns the properties for comment. We have not yet heard back. All right, before we get to your local forecast, taking a look outside today in the DMV, it was not a 10 out of 10. It was dreary, gray Saturday. Video here in Alexandria by the waterfront in Old Town. Plenty of umbrellas, puddles, and rain. And I hope everybody was prepared. And the way to do that is to tune in to our weather team here on DC News Now. All right, Scott, we are monitoring fog at this hour.
Yes, indeed. And today, a 1 out of 10 day, that's for sure. Overcast skies, 52 degrees outside. You can barely see the base of the Washington Monument. You can't see the top, just the base of it pretty much. So visibilities are down to around 3 miles in the district as actually this just moved up because it was showing 3 miles and you could see it visually. So that 9, maybe in some locales, this is around Reagan National, but needless to say, a lot of western Maryland, just about all of it, including the eastern panhandle of West Virginia and parts of northern Virginia, especially in Loudoun County where Leesburg resides, you're down to either 0 visibility or 1 mile visibility here. The further south you go, the better visibility. Down in Culpeper, Fredericksburg, not a problem. But north, certainly north of I-66, there is an issue. Now, planning your evening tonight, we've also had a couple of rain showers around, especially along I-95 and points south and east of there. And that could continue straight through the overnight here. So again, opportunities for some showers, and as a result, temperatures are going to be staying very, very mild out there. So the weather headlines: drizzle, dense fog overnight tonight. A steadier rain for tomorrow's compared to what we had today. And then more showers to end 2024. We'll break it all down with that usual 7-day forecast. Ben?
See you in just a bit, Scott. Thanks. All right, in Maryland, Montgomery County officials say that 1 person is without a home tonight after a house fire in Montgomery Village. 1 person also hurt there. The fire broke out on Maple Leaf Drive last night around midnight. Officials say it began on the first floor in a kitchen. The house reportedly did not have sprinklers or a fire alarm. Officials estimate the damage to be worth around $250,000. And over in D.C., police are investigating a shooting that happened overnight. Officials say it happened on Elvins Road. That's just off of Suitland Parkway. Police do not have a suspect description at this time. If you have any information, you're asked to call police. MPD says that they have arrested a man for allegedly stabbing a woman today at Union Station. Officials responded around 1:20 this afternoon. It's there they found a woman who was hurt. She was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. Amtrak police is now handling that investigation. All right, over to Virginia. There is a new plan to keep students in one high school safe after several fights between students. This is at the Alexandria City High School. All this occurred last week. It caused administrators to move classes online for the last few days before break. DC News Now's Max Marcillo reports how the school is working to update safety protocol.
We will be continuing our practice of providing fair hearings to our students, but imposing severe consequence for those students who exhibit such behaviors.
Those severe consequences she talked about at last week's school board meeting is at the center of the plan. They could include students who commit violent acts being expelled or sent to an alternative educational setting. And as far as inside the school, a slew of changes. Extra security officers at ACHS, increased hall sweeps, elevated lunch supervision, and a review of current security protocols, including weapons detectors and cameras.
I was really sad to see such intolerable behavior from our students. It is not reflective of this community that I have come to know.
Now, at that school board meeting, we also heard from student representatives who shared their own concerns.
This is my personal opinion, but I think Zaina feels the same way. We don't feel safe at the school.
Well, thanks to Max. The new safety protocols start when students go back to class on January the 6th. All right, staying in the Commonwealth, a hospital is no longer admitting infants into its NICU after a troubling discovery. An investigation is underway after Henrico Doctors Hospital officials found 3 babies with, quote, unexplainable fractures in previous weeks, similar to an incident involving 4 babies in the summer of 2023. Virginia's Department of Health is now partnering with local, state, and federal agencies to figure out what happened. New parents at the hospital say they find this situation disturbing.
These are the last ones that should be involved in any type of mishaps or mistreatings or anything like that.
The hospital has installed 2 new security systems to ensure proper care, along with a camera system that records all activity in NICU rooms 24/7. All right, a former D.C. business owner is now under arrest for an alleged threat and for disturbing comments captured on camera. Greg Harris owns the now closed Can of Coffee Cafe. He was arrested months after a video that went viral showed him yelling at a delivery driver to speak English and go back to his country. According to police records, he was recently arrested for threatening somebody with a knife. The documents say he already had a pending warrant for simple assault and hate bias from September's viral incident. All right, in Maryland, the Attorney General is investigating somebody's death while in police custody in Montgomery County. This happened on Christmas Eve in Gaithersburg. Investigators say police responded to a call about a disturbance on North Summit Avenue. That's where officers reportedly found a man lying on the ground in front of an apartment building covered in blood, conscious and acting erratic. They say that they provided life-saving measures until he was taken to the hospital. The man died Thursday. That investigation has been handed over to the Maryland Attorney General's Independent Investigations Division, which is standard. Meantime, the Maryland AG, along with the FTC, is now filing charges against DMV-based Lindsay Auto Group and its dealerships for allegedly violating consumer protection laws. The dealership group is accused of advertising vehicles at prices significantly lower than what consumers actually had to pay due to added fees and misleading discounts. If you believe you're a victim, you should reach out to the Attorney General's office. And staying in Maryland, there's a crime alert in Montgomery County. Police are looking for these 2 men. They're accused of a scheme involving ATMs. Investigators say the suspects would approach victims, tell them that the ATM card slot is broken and they should use the tap function. One suspect, police say, would then grab the victim's card pretending to help, but instead they were switching out the victim's card with another one. Police are urging people to stay vigilant when using an ATM, and if you can, go inside for transactions. And developing tonight, Montgomery County Police have identified the woman who was hit and killed at a Giant parking lot Thursday morning. Investigators say 37-year-old Michelle Gogan was hit while she was getting out of her parked car. This was on Old Columbia Pike. Police say the driver who hit her was trying to park in a spot nearby. The driver stayed put. So far, no charges have been filed. All right, switching gears now, the Washington Commanders are set to play the Atlanta Falcons tomorrow night. And in order to make it easier for fans to get to and from the game, Metro is extending its service hours. Our Christian Pena joins us from the downtown Largo Metro station with more.
According to Metro, the goal is to make sure people attend the game, but more importantly, have reliable transportation that day. On Sunday, both the downtown Largo and Morgan Boulevard stations will extend their hours. Fans at the downtown Largo station have until 12:32 a.m. that night to catch the last train leaving that station. Meanwhile, passengers leaving from the Morgan Boulevard station have until 12:35 a.m. that night to catch the last silver train leaving that station.
I'm a Commanders fan, and I'm kind of glad it's going to be easier to get to the game. My dad is probably going to go to the game because he goes almost every time, so I think it would be good, yeah.
During the extended service periods, riders will only be able to enter the downtown Largo and Morgan Boulevard stations. All other stations will be exit only. Keep in mind that it takes about 20 minutes to get to these stations from the stadium, so you'll of course want to incorporate that into your commute. For now, reporting out of Lake Arbor, I'm Christian Pena, DC News Now.
Our thanks to Christian. Looking ahead to the new year, WMATA is partnering with Miller Lite to offer free public transportation on New Year's Eve. You can ride Metro trains or buses for free on December the 31st at 8 o'clock until 2 a.m. New Year's Day.